Hi, I'm Jude Belanger.
And I'm Kyra Reed.
We're here today at This Moment Offices discussing a documentary called Main Street People.
We were invited to come to Main Street with This Moment, and we saw a need for the same kind of idea that we had on the Sunset Strip to bring the merchants together using social media and the concept of community building. We've been working with them for roughly 6 months now, and the results have been nothing less than absolutely astounding.
I learned how to bring up an old picture, so I brought up this picture from Boston of puppets.
We've been able to educate the merchants. We have been able to give them great ideas to allow them to create community with each other, and they are now coming up with great ideas on their own, which is fantastic.
And a lot of people, merchants, many of them my age, who still think that a cell phone is for making phone calls and don't understand these social medias and stuff like that. It's been an opportunity for us to learn them.
I thought it was a great idea. It actually is something that brought the community together in a way that we've been not successful doing for years.
I think it's helped us create a community of networking throughout other merchants on Main Street.
It helped me get out there and get connected because I just moved to Santa Monica myself, so I live here. I get out of work, I need something to do, and it just really gave me a way of finding things to do and know people in the neighborhood, make friends quickly, and just really be able to network.
It's bringing us rapidly into the 21st century in terms of building community, social media marketing.
Marketing has changed. The way to reach the consumer has changed. And the Main Street merchants were not up to speed on how to utilize the new technology. And it was starting to hold them back.
You can get to your profile by this button on the left.
I met this woman named Kyra Reed and Nick Adler, who had developed this idea. Nick was a club owner of the Roxy on the Sunset Strip, and they developed this idea of the social strip. What they developed was, instead of all of the merchants on that street competing with each other and thinking of themselves as taking money out of each other's pockets, they began to think of themselves as a community that should be working together to draw more foot traffic to the Sunset Strip. And as they did that through social media, they began to see that really it was very powerful.
They're called clinics because they're designed to be one-on-one as possible with wherever you are in what it is you're trying to learn. So, if you know almost all about it, but you're having one problem, that'll be dealt with. If you don't know anything about it, like I don't know anything about Pinterest, then I'll learn the basics of it.
And they could work together, cross-promote, do sort of promotions that would encourage people to visit multiple places on the strip, and that really worked. And it not only worked with consumers, it also worked in terms of letting them have kind of a unified voice to the city.
And we really believe that this can be replicated in every community across the United States, but we need to let people know what's happening.
So we're going to follow the social media timeline as it goes from the clinics to the events to the merchants to see who steps up to find their trials, their tribulations, their failures, their successes.
There's Brotty.
Anthony Schmitt Designs.
T-Mobile.
Main Street.
Fedora Primo Hat Merchants.
Hero in December. Lula and Finn Cooks.
Excellent.
Casmine.
Video Tattoo.
Fedora Primo Hats. Hero in December.
Holy guacamole!
There we go.
Ambiance Salon.
Yeah, let them see you. This is your crowd.
Java, Cuisine of India.
Dentist on Main Street, Santa Monica.
Terry's Cafe and Reynolds. Accents Jewelry.
Yeah, you could say it. You're the one.
Double Restaurant.
Arts Letters on Main.
Harry's Cafe and Rentals.
Excellent.
Euroboros on Main Street.
Hiptique. Santa Monica Convention Visitors Bureau representing Santa Monica as a destination.
So we're going to do a documentary following the clinics, following how the merchants get together, and how they actually utilize social media to revitalize and brand their Main Street so that all these small businesses can get together and somewhat act like a corporation to be able to utilize their social media. And we would appreciate your support on this, and thank you very much for your time today.
Thank you.
It was really nice to have this clinic so that people like me could learn to communicate and create community. But I think creating community is the most important part. And it always has been for people like me. And anyway, I'm very grateful for the work that you guys have done here.